Hello, flockers. How is everybody doing today? Today is Tuesday, August 20th, 2019, and it is 7 p.m. I had to look around my computer to see my clock. So I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all had a good weekend. We're going to wait for a few people to get into the chat room, and then we are going to tell you all about my wild weekend and my adventures yesterday, because oh boy, they were some wild adventures. And then we'll get into tonight's program. So if you're in the chat room or if you're watching, please pop into the chat room and say howdy ho so I know that you are watching and that you are here. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to show up. Don't want to have to repeat myself. Well, I'm not seeing anybody. Maybe I need to refresh. If you're watching, please please pop into the chat room and say hello so I know that you're here. Oh, there you are. Hello, Janet. How are you, my love? Okay. Well, I guess we'll start with just you and me, huh? And other folks will miss out on all the story. So on Friday night after Cranky Crafters, I was surfing Facebook Marketplace. Finally, after years and years of complaining that Facebook Marketplace was not available to me, even though my husband and most of Ashe County had it available to them, all of a sudden it started showing up for me. So that was good. But anyway, so I had been looking for an 8-shaft floor loom or table loom. And I had been looking, you know, I would load Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and Let Go and other places several times a day. So after Cranky Crafters on Friday night, I went to Facebook Marketplace before I went to bed. And I saw a loom listed for $150. And it looked in really nice shape. And I said, well, it's only 4-shaft. I really wanted 8. But for $150, why not? So I contacted the person and I asked them if they could tell me what brand it was, if they knew anything about it, if there was a model number. And she said that she would check with her father. She did, and they got a picture, and it turned out that it was a Shocked. Now, I like Shocked. They're an American company. My rigid heddle loom is a Shocked flip loom. I have a Shocked matchless spinning wheel. So yeah, I like Shocked. Yes. So it really looked nice, and I sent the link to Sanjay, and he went, "Oh my!" And he likes to do a lot of research, so he started doing research, and he told me, he said, that is a baby wolf. And Shocked has a brand or a model of loom, floor loom called the Wolf. They have the Wolf Pup, which is smaller. Then they have the Baby Wolf, and then they have the Mighty Wolf. Um, and this was a shacked Baby Wolf, 26-inch wide, and those sell new in today's market for $1,791, and that's bare bones. That is the loom, and that's it. And they only wanted $150 for this. So I messaged the woman and I said, I want the loom. I'm bringing cash. Please send me your address. I'll come tomorrow. And I knew that, she was in Maryville, Tennessee, which was 3.5 hours away from me. And I got up at 8, and Sanjay and I were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for probably 2 or 3 hours discussing this loom and what an amazing deal it was, and oh my God. And so it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I finally decide to go to bed. And I get up at 8 o'clock the next morning, and I'm like cross-eyed. And I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee, and I'm waiting for a time when I don't think it's too early to call somebody. So I waited until 8:15, and I called him, and I left him a message. I said, I'm coming from North Carolina. It's a 3.5 hour trip. I want the loom. I'm bringing cash. So his daughter asked me to let her know when I was leaving, and she would meet me there. Okay, fine. So I let her know, and I got on the road. And then I had to stop at Harbor Freight and pick up moving blankets, tie-down straps, and I got a step ladder because Mama's too short to get in the back of her truck. She needs a step ladder. So I got one of those, and then I hit the road. And I'm about 13 minutes away, and the guy calls me. He said, "Are you the one from North Carolina?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Are you still interested in the loom?" I said, "Well, yeah, I am." And he said, "Well, are you coming or not? Because I've had a lot of inquiries, and they're offering me a lot of money." And I said, "No, actually, I'm 13 minutes away from you, so yeah, I do want it." I drove all morning to get here, so I got there, and he showed me the loom, and he said that it was his mother's. That the loom, according to the serial number, the loom was made in 1987. And his mother had it until 1996 when she passed away. And he has several siblings. So this loom got passed between all the siblings repeatedly. And he ended up with it like for the third time, and he finally said, it's time to let it go. So, but he had no idea what he had. And there were no accessories. There were no parts for it. There was just the loom. That was it. So I got it. And then Sanjay calls, and he wants to know, where are you? I said, I'm at the gas station filling up. And he said, do you want to do any shopping while you are in the area? I said, well, I don't know the area at all, so probably no. He said, well, hold on a second. And he came back to me another minute or so and said, there's a yarn shop that's only 2 miles from you. And he just gave me the address. So I go to the yarn shop, and he says, don't spend too much, but, he said, go in and have fun. So he says, he said, just don't spend too much. So I walk in, and lo and behold, they're having a massive sale. They had these big, long conference tables. Oh, my God. They had these big, long conference tables set up in the center of the store, and they had 2 plastic bags. They had one this sized, which I would say is probably like a 3-gallon bag, and then they had a smaller one, which was like I don't know, a gallon and a half. It was smaller. So they said that, the big bag is $50 and the little bag is $25. And, oh, by the way, being that it's after whatever time it was, everything is half price. So in addition to having an amazing sale, they had now discounted it. And Sanjay called me while I was in the store, and he says, they're having a sale, right? I said, yeah. He said, well, on their Facebook page, they said, well, you know, they wanted $10 a head to get in the place this morning, so you went at the right time. So yeah, so no entry fee, and it was only $25. Now, some of this yarn sells for, like, this is, whoops, where's the camera? $12.99, and I got like 6 of these. This was $23. This was $7. Look at this baby. Look at that soft fuzzy. This was $12. Oh, wait till you see this. This cake of variegated, $36. So I have a lot of yarn here. Lots and lots and lots. This cake here was $30. There's something in here, one thing in here that I picked up that was $35 a skein. But I got this all for $25. So, and the trick was you had to be able to close the bag. I asked for a vacuum press. They didn't have one. I asked for a space bag. They didn't have one. So I just kind of leaned on it, and I compressed it as hard as I could. So the deal was it had to close. So I got it closed. And just out of curiosity, when I got home, Sanjay said, so how much does that bag weigh? This bag weighs 3 pounds, 12 ounces. There's almost 4 pounds of yarn here. So, yeah, I made out like a bandit on this. They put that down. And so, you know, I've got this new floor loom, and I'm like, well, what do I do with it? Let me say hi to folks that are in the chat room. Let's see. We have Janet Versace Bomb is in the house. She was here earlier. There's Connie Monroe. How are you, my love? And so what else? So then when I got home and I unpacked the loom, Sanjay and I sat down over chat and figured out what tools I needed to just get started. And we placed a couple of orders in a couple of different places. And so Sunday night, I did not go to church on Sunday. My back was really bothering me. But Sunday night I started planning, and I figured out the first pattern that I wanted to put on the loom, on the floor loom. And then I got up at the crack of dawn on Monday morning, and I started to warp in the usual way that I warp my rigid heddle loom. Because I thought, you know, here I'm trying to be logical. I'm saying, well, it's only one color in the warp, so I don't need multiple tie-ups. So I'm just going to, you know, do the warp between the 2 pegs, and that'll be good. It was a disaster. So I spent all day yesterday trying to get this warp on the floor loom. And I got it to the point where it was on the back of the loom, and then I tried to start threading the heddles. Yeah. Wasn't working. There was a lot of cross threads. So, yeah, I have to take 1,305 yards of thread off the loom, and it's already cut on both ends. So I have to take it off, all of it, one thread at a time, and then I have to put it back on the loom the right way. So basically, I need 346 threads split up over, what's half of that, like 193 or something like that, slots in the reed. So yeah, it was an absolute disaster. So luckily the floor loom actually folds up. So I just kind of folded it up and I shoved it in the living room and I said, screw it. So today I warped my rigid heddle for our project tonight, which is, I'll show you a picture of it. I know where I can go to get a picture of it. Hang on a second. I'm pretty sure I posted it in here. Let's see. Let's get this to open. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Wow. Okay, maybe it wasn't this group. Maybe it was the other one. Nope. Oh well. All right. Let me go get it a different way. Okay, hang on. Bear with me while I look for this. Here it is. Hooray! Okay, let me switch to the desktop. Yeah, that's not working. Really? Oh, crying out loud. Bear with me, guys. There we go. Okay. So this is the pattern that we're doing tonight, although I am changing it a little bit. I'm doing the black sheep and I'm doing the white sheep and I'm doing flowers instead of the fence because I didn't really like the fence. Okay, so let me get rid of that and get out of this screen here and we will start our project. Isn't that cute? All right, so what you see in front of you is my rigid heddle, and I'm in the beginning processes of this warp. So I have some toilet paper in here that makes a good buffer and works well to try and straighten out your warp. Because when you first put your warp on your rigid heddle, it kind of looks like this. There's big triangles because you're tying off in groups. So there's vacant V's here that that you need to get rid of before you can start your weaving. And I also have a couple of rows of white yarn in here just to try and you know, situate the warp. Now, this process, I can zoom out a wee bit and see if, nope, that's the wrong way. Okay, so this is called KROKBRAGD. The G is silent, so it's KROKBRAGD. And it is very similar to Fair Isle knitting. And this, all of the patterns that are used in this style of weaving have only 3 sheds. And a shed is when I put this heddle up here, you see the space under here? That's a shed. Hello, Sean, how are you? Okay, so that is a shed. So I am using 2 heddles, and that's all you need on this. And so your first is 1 up and 2 up. Oh, stand up. There we go. And that raises these threads here, okay? And then your next one, then your next one is this one down. And then the next one is, oh, hang on. There, the second one down. So that's how this is done. And I'll have to get used to this because this heddle, actually, I bought it secondhand on eBay, and it doesn't really fit this loom as best as it could. So I'm going to have to play with it a wee bit. And this is all white, so the camera is blown. So as soon as I add some color here, it should calm down a wee bit. If not, I can always move this lamp. Or not. Well, we'll work on it. All right, so I'm only going to be using 1 color for the background, and that is a dark green. And the dark green, the black, and the white all came from a company called Ice Yarns, and they're in Turkey, and it's 100% wool, and it is really nice yarn and very, very economical. Okay, and this is pure wool, 100% wool, and each ball is 100 grams and 170 meters, and it's worsted weight. Yes, Sean, there is a pattern. I just showed it, and I can't show it to you again. I got to open up the website again. So you can scroll back a wee bit, and you'll find it. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in, I'm going to do like a sampler first of the patterns that I want to use. And I have to insert some paper in here once this starts to roll. So there we go. I want to get the loose ends tucked away. Okay. Now, so we're going to do a couple rows of this green. And I actually want to, where did I put them? I actually want to put a couple of these leaf sticks, and this will just give me enough separation to have fringe on my mug rugs or my coasters. So, and it'll give me something firm to beat against, because this is a weft facing, hi Diana, how are you? This is a weft facing pattern, which means you will not see the warp threads. They will be hidden, and to get a weft facing weave, you need to beat it down snugly. So I'll be using my tapestry beater for that. So I'm going to start with a cup, you know, a run of green, and once I get this figured out, the pickup sequence will be more familiar to me, and things will speed along. Okay, so, and if you are trying this, KROKBRAGD is, again, it's weft heavy, which means that you're beating this down tightly, and you need to leave a better angle. Normally when you're just weaving straight, you leave an angle about like this. So you need to leave a slightly bigger angle, or you need to bubble it like this for tapestry, because the weft threads need more space to go up and over, up and over, up and over. And if you don't do that, you'll get draw in. So everything will have an hourglass. Okay. And now we're doing one down. And also you have to make sure that you catch the edge threads, because if you don't, you're going to have messy edges, and you'll have loose threads on the side. Okay. And now we're doing yeah, that does not work well. This has to go into neutral, and this has to go down, and there's no space to put it down. Oh, maybe, no, there. That's not working. Okay, people. There. That's going to be a pain in the neck. There's actually a way of doing this on the floor loom, so. All right. I might have to figure out another way of doing this. There. Neutral. You have no clue what I'm doing. I am weaving. This is a technique called KROKBRAGD, and it is a Swedish pattern, and I'm making a coffee, basically, you know, a coaster for your coffee mug. They're called mug rugs. All right, so I've done one repeat of that, and now I have to do that 3 more times. So number 1 up and number 2 up. Again, making sure I catch that edge thread. And now 1 down. You really do have to be rough with it. Okay, and now this is going in neutral. Let's see if I can go this way. All right, that is going like that, I'm guessing. And I want to catch edge thread. Oh, that should be it. I hope. No, I didn't do it right. Hang on. It's going to be a little klutzy until I figure this out. Let me. Oh, where's the button? There it is. I'll zoom in a wee bit. And you'll just have to let me fumble along here for a little bit until I pick this up. I have to get all my tension correct. All right, so we need to figure this out. Because this is not working. Bear with me, guys. That was one down, and I did that. So now we have to do this one again, where this one is down. And I'm having trouble doing that. There. That should do it. Sorry about that. Okay. And now I've got to figure out a way to lift that up. Get that back in neutral. The gal that I learned this from is Kelly Casanova, and she is in Australia, and she has an Ashford rigid heddle loom, which has a much more functional double heddle. This really is not functioning the way it should. Okay, so I'm going to do this one more time. And then we'll get into some color. So that is 1 and 2 up. Nope, I didn't catch that edge thread. And if you don't do that, you've got one of these. Oh, heavens. Hang on, guys. I'm getting myself all flustered here. There, now let's catch that edge thread, shall we? There. And now I'm just going to leave it lay there. One down. And now 2 down. And that's got to be in neutral. Oh, bummer. So the green bit is boring, but we're going to get into some colors. Let's see. That was the second one. I'm going to do one more. All right. Yeah, one more repeat of that. Let me beat it down good. This first one may be a little loose because of my tension. It is not set up right yet. Okay, we're going to do one more of green. Yeah, I did it again. False start. Mommy's not having a good night so far. Apologies. Oh. Okay. Now, one down. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I'm used to working with salvages, and I don't have a salvage thread on here, so things are not catching correctly. And now for the painful one. Go down. Thank you. Okay. That, you missed it again. That's the end of that. Okay. Stay put. Thank you. Now we're going to do some color. Okay, the first one I'm going to do is a border. And I can show you the pattern. This is the way a KROKBRAGD pattern works. Each row has to have 3 passes of yarn. And these are your colors. So white, blue, white, whatever your colors are. In my case, it's going to be green, and I think I might use yellow for this. So I'm going to do 1 pass of the green, 1 pass of yellow, and 1 pass of green. And then this goes down to the next row. And this produces kind of like a spiral pattern. So that is what I plan on doing. So let's do this. So I'm doing green for the first one. And then yellow for the second one. And why do I have... I think I skipped a row. Well, this first one's just going to be practice. Okay. So I did one, now I did white, and now this one again has to go down. And this is going to be in neutral, which is about like yay. And that's going to be the green. Oh, this is down. And this has to be neutral. Like that. Nope. Go under it. Yeah, that white one is a mistake there, but we're just going to deal with it. And now the next step is yellow, yellow, green. Hello there, Mark. How are you? His Royal Spudness is in the house. I hear you're getting pretty teeth. I might have to do something about mine, because I am having lots of problems. My teeth shifted and I ended up biting my cheeks and my tongue really badly. All right, so now we're doing yellow, yellow, green. Okay. And the colored, these colors are unfortunately not wool, they are acrylic. I didn't know I was changing the pattern until after I had ordered these. Okay. I really hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm turning the camera off. Let's get this down and get this in neutral. Oh. That should catch it. So this should make like a sideways S. And now I can't. And then green. Then green. I think I messed up again. It is what it is. It's a practice run. I'm just going with it. Yeah, I messed it up. But, you know, whatever. That's okay. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, but I messed that up too. Yeah, I think we're just going to forget about that section. And I'm going to put in another spacer. And we're going to move on to the next one. Because I give up. I don't have the strength. After all day yesterday, I don't have the strength to redo this. And of course, as is usual, Mother did not practice this before the show. So we're putting in a spacer, and then we're putting these both in neutral and advancing our warp and starting over. You have the bottom next week. Very cool. My dad did that. He I'm advancing the warp. Pardon the body. All right, my dad decided that he needed to have all of his teeth pulled at once. Apparently, I guess he had bad teeth. So he went to the dentist and he said, I want all my teeth pulled. And the dentist said, you're crazy. And he said, no, I want them all pulled. So they pulled all of his teeth in one day. And no matter what they gave him, he, yeah, it didn't help. So he came home and he drank a bottle of whiskey. And he was shaking and he was white as a ghost. So, all right, we're going to start that again. And if this doesn't work, I'll just, I'll end the show and in shame, and I will go back to the beginning here. I really was hoping that this was going to work, but you know, this is what I get for not practicing before the show. All right, so we're starting all over, and it's going to be both up. And you know what? I'm going to leave a tail because I'm going to want to do a hem stitch here. And that got sucked into Never, never land. Okay, so now we're putting it there. And this is one down. Okay, and now that is one repeat. Okay. And now this one's going down. This one is going there. Catching the edge. You did it again. Dagnabbit, I thought I was grabbing it. Dagnabbit. Hi Lisa, how are you? And here's the problem. I really need to see if they have a better heddle block for this loom, because this is not working. You can use a double heddle, but the second heddle is really not all that functional. Well, hopefully I'm not too much of a disappointment, because as is usual for me, I did not practice this beforehand. Aha, okay, they're getting stuck. That's what the problem was. Alright, so I want, oh, they've been stuck for quite a while, apparently. Oh, boy. Okay. Chat amongst yourselves. Because this is not working. Not working. I have to undo it. Have to undo it. I apologize, guys. I got a warp that's stuck. That's one down. Oh, for heaven's sakes, you know. Oh, this is going to be a disappointment because I'm getting very flustered, and I just went the wrong way. You can see my dilemma. These things just, when the rear one is down, you can't lift this one up. And this one is stuck in the down position. So I have to kind of brute force it which requires standing up and finagling. There. For heaven's sakes. All this grief. And I'm undoing rather than doing. I had some sticky warps here. There's two floats. And yeah, things are not cooperating tonight. And I'm ready to throw the loom out the window at this point. Because all I'm doing is mistake after mistake after mistake. So I think I'm still feeling the sting of screwing up the floor loom. Yeah, I got all these sticky warps here. I'm guaranteed that's going to get stuck. Oh, it didn't. Oh, yeah, it did. When you're working with, oh my God, when you're working with certain fibers, they like to stick. And that's what I'm dealing with here. So, wow, what a mess. Wow. Why is it stuck? Hi, Shelley. Okay, I'll do a little bit of an explanation. A rigid heddle loom should only have one of these. But they discovered that if they added a second heddle, you could do a lot more. So if the back one is down, the front one can't go up. So it gets stuck. But if you look, this is, see, and this, I can't put this one in the down position because this one is in the up position. So because they go through holes here, there's a limit to the space here. So if this one is down like this, I can't put this in the up shed. And there is a slot back here for the second heddle. You can see it right here. And that's the neutral position. And this is the neutral position. So where do you go to put this down? This beam is in the way. Yes, you put one in the neutral position while you're doing the other one. But this heddle, the first heddle, this is the neutral position. Hang on. This is the neutral position for the front heddle. This is the neutral position for the back heddle. So if this one is in the down position like this, I can't get this one up into the neutral position. It won't go. So, and there's really no up position for this either unless I go back here, and then it falls over. So I have to kind of prop it up here like that. And then put this one in the up position. And then I can do this. I can put this in the neutral position and then put the front one in the down. But I can't reverse it. Because there is no down slot for this. And there's no easy way to get it in the down position. So now I've put this in the down position, but I have to muscle this to get this in the neutral position. So you see my problem? It's not smooth. And Mommy is making a huge mess here. She's got sticky warp. And she's wrapped around several threads here. So at this point, yeah, at this point I might just end the show here. I'm just so frustrated. I don't know if you guys want to sit here and watch me suffer through this or if I should end it. It's up to you guys. If you want to hang out, I will, I'll continue to hang out with you, but right now I'm just getting very, very frustrated. I really made a mess here. It's all tangled. You'll sit with me for support? Well, thank you, my love. The Ashford loom, I mean, I got this because I figured, all right, I really would like to, use an American company. So, wow, this really got messed up. So I decided that I'd go with Shocked, not realizing the benefit of that, the second heddle block that they sell. So, yeah. I am trying to crawl my way out of this mess. Nope, I didn't. Yeah, I thought I was really something yesterday. At this rate, I cut the yarn. I'm so screwed. I thought I was doing real well yesterday with the warp. I was so proud. I had gotten it all done. No disasters. Dinky didn't try and destroy it. I had to battle with him all day today over this warp. He just would not stop. No matter what I did, he just kept coming after it. So, come on. I think I'm still, in shock over that. For heaven's sakes. All right, so, and again, this is in the down shed, and I can't. Let's see. These are sliding under each other, and they're not supposed to do that. Dinky was going after my the yarn as I was trying to weave, as I was trying to warp the loom. So yeah, he was making life very, very difficult. There we go. All right. Starting again. Hello, Linda, my love. How are you? Mama is making a major mess here. She's had like 4 false starts already. And she's not doing too well. And see, here's those sticky warps again. That's what causes all the problems here. That's why things weren't looking the way they were supposed to be looking. That is to do my hem stitch. So, like I said, I was up until 4 o'clock this morning, struggling with the warp on the floor loom. And yeah. see that? Don't do that. Don't suck in there. You go in neutral, you go down. So, yeah, I was very upset. And then I figured, all right, I'd sleep it off. I'd get up and move on. And I woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't get much sleep. And I guess I'll have to zoom back in so you can see what's going on. Okay, so once again, we're putting that in the down position, and then we can't move this one. There. That's the wrong one. There it is. No sticky warps. We don't want sticky warps. And we don't want to make any more mistakes. Capiche? And here we go again. Okay. Yeah, I will get it, yeah. All right, so now we are doing this again. And we're catching this thread. And we're getting rid of the sticky warps. I just want to start making the sheep. For heaven's sakes, I want the sheep. They're so stinking cute. Let go. That's the second. And you better work this time, boy, old boy. That's down, and this is, there we go. Well, by now I should have the border down pat, right? Wow, really? This is ridiculous. It is a cute little rug, it really is. It's not packing down the way I want, and I have to, I'm so rough on the heddles. I guess I have to make it tighter, because it ain't packing down the way it should. We're just going to march forward. We're doing this. Oh, here we go again. I am telling you, people, if I drank, we'd all be drunk right now. Oh, you just finished dinner? That's good. You posted dinner on the flock, huh? Exactly, Lisa. I just found a YouTube video showing how to do it on the floor loom. So yeah, I think I'll be doing it on the floor loom next because this arguing with two heddles on the rigid heddle, I want to throw it out the window. I really do. I'm so over this. I'll just cut it off and go to bed. Okay. You go in neutral, you go down. And another thing I don't like about this rigid heddle block, it really doesn't stay down. It bounces. On the Ashford, it snaps in place. So you know you're getting a nice clean shed. And this is not. This is not cooperating. Over. All right. Wow. This is for the birds. For the birds, I'll tell you, for the birds. Well, at least I'm glad that there's another weaver in the room that understands and says, you know, basically you've just validated the fact that I'm not crazy. This really is a problem. And this is supposed to be a weft-facing fabric, and I still see warp. So I don't understand that. I do not understand why I still see warp. Let me see if I try. My dinner fork and see if that works better. No. I'm not getting this. I think using the beater on the floor loom would be a lot easier too, because this is like for the birds. Yeah, I don't think it's a great design. I think, you know, maybe I should have gone with the Ashford. Okay. And to be quite honest with you, I really, if I have to do any more green, I'm just going to scream. So now we're going to try our zigzag again. Okay. So we are doing green, oh boy, and no. I'm glad I caught that before I pulled it all the way through. Oh, that would have been the end. Or maybe, do I want to do the spiral? No. I'll do it in yellow. And then green again. And we're going to put the tail in here. Because Mama don't like to weave in the ends later. Okay, so no sticky warps. And that has to be caught. Did you work? Yes, you worked. No, you didn't, you dog. Thank you very much. All right, we'll see what happens now. I think that worked. But it's just not compacting the way I want it. It's starting to. It's starting to. Okay. Phew. Hello, Sandra, my love. How are you? All right, so now I am doing yellow, yellow, green. Yellow, yellow, green. That's what it says. And I will zoom in un momento once I'm sure this is working and I'm not doing this all for naught. Because if I am doing it all for naught, I'm going to cry and turn the camera off. Okay. And now the last one is going to be green. And we need to catch the edge, and there's no sticky warps. Ugh. Could someone pass me the bottle? I could use it right now. Wow. Mommy is getting very frustrated. All right. We beat on this for a while and see how it looks. You're tired and sore? You had physical therapy? Well, if it gets you to where you want to be, I guess it's worth it, right? I killed myself yesterday trying to get my floor loom warped, and I failed miserably. And now I have to take out over 1,300 yards of thread. Out of there. The bottle would not make you weave any better? Oh, well, it might make me careless, yes. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. I'm seeing less and less white. It just needs to be beat to death. Now I got the tie up and all. I got all the instructions and everything from Kelly Casanova, but I'm using the sheep from the Shacked website. And Kelly also used wool, and hers did not stick. Aha, you see that? You see that little bugger? That's a sticky warp. It's stuck again. And I'm not undoing it. At this point, I don't care. It's going to stay there because I can't do it again. I can't. This is definitely not a pattern for the Shacked Flip rigid heddle. I can tell you that right now because this is a disaster. Okay, so now we're doing again yellow, yellow, green. At this point, I get out my green marker and I cover that. Stay up. See, there's that sticky warp again. Some wool is just stickier than others. Yeah, I got this. This is from Ice Yarns, and they are a Turkish company. And it feels very, very nice. This is acrylic. This is Red Heart. It's horrible. Okay, now we have to do the one I don't like. I'll zoom in a minute, guys. Just bear with me here. Was that 2 yellows? Yeah. This is going to be green. Yeah, that's supposed to be green. No sticky warp. And here we go again. All right. Let's beat on that. And I'm starting to see a pattern here. So basically this is like an S. It goes like this. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about that screw up there. I'll keep this one for myself. All right, let me move this and I'll zoom in. And there we go. There we go. Okay, so the next row is yellow, yellow, and then an accent color. So let's do that. Yellow, and an accent color. And that's going to go. Sticky warp. No sticky warp. Right? Yellow, yellow, and an accent. Don't know what color I should use for the accent. Yellow, yellow, and an accent. I gotta kind of do this at the same time. Wow. Really shocked? Really? This is so not fun. Accent color.
461. This one on 461. This one on.
Oh, Janet's back. You could attach a foot pedal to the back heddle so that you could pull the downshed down more. I did that on one of the rigid heddle looms I used, but it will only help in the downshed. Yeah. Well, it's fine. I mean, it goes down, but the problem is getting it out, because with it in the downshed, I can't pick this one up. It's stuck. All right, so now this is going to be the accent color. And at this point, I don't ever expect to do this again. Thank you very much. I will be doing it on the floor loom. Wow. You wonder why I'm having problems with my tension. Okay, there's the accent color. Yeah, it's the fact that I can't get the first heddle out of the way because the other one's in the down position. Okay, so that took care of that. Now we're back to yellow, yellow, green. Sticky warps. Okay. And I'm going to cut the pink because I'm not going to use it again. And I'm going to tuck the tail in. Okay. Yellow, yellow, green.
Yeah, 442. Good. Signal break for a minute. We're at 1029 for before we Honda.
Go down, dag nabbit. Go down.
They will not exit.
There.
Back to Devontae.
Heaven's sakes. Heaven's sakes, people.
Allentown, PA.
Sheesh.
OL 304 61649. 304 61649. 49.
It was 2 pixie yellow. Yes, it was.
Offended. But
Okay. Here we go again. Okay. Let's beat that down a wee bit. You're starting to see it now, right? There's pattern there. And I see a mistake. There must have been a sticky warp. Son of a... Let me see what happened here. What did you do? What? This makes no sense. That's better. Let's go back and do that again. This is a real nightmare. Okay. Now I'm doing that again. Yellow, yellow. Sticky warp. When you get a chance, you posted your latest creations in the flock. Okay. Let me finish this. Let me finish this repeat. And then I will Now sticky whoops. Okay. Okay, let me go open my browser up and we'll go check out Sandra's latest creations. Oh my, look at those. Those are pretty. Let's switch. There we go. Check those out, guys. Aren't they beautiful? Make sure you can see it. Yes, you can see it. Very, very pretty. Oh, those are so pretty. So pretty, Sandra. Okay. Let's get back to the disaster. Hello there, Nikki. How are you? Hi, Laura. How are you? I am doing a task in frustration here. I've had far too many false starts and mistakes and redos and do-overs. And this one here also still has a mistake in it. All right, so now I'm doing that one more time. So that would be yellow, yellow, and green. And if you are just getting here, this is a technique called KROKBRAGD. K-R-O. Well, you know it's in the description and it's in the title, so you know how to spell it. But it's pronounced KROKBRAGD, and it is a Swedish technique, and it makes a weft heavy or weft facing fabric, so you're not seeing the white. You're not supposed to anyway, but you know, we're dealing with it. And we're dealing with frustrations with the loom not cooperating either. So, Mommy's not having a good night. I think I'll drown my sorrows in a cherry smoothie after the show. Because this loom is not set up for this type of work. They claim that you can have two handles, but one of them is not functional. Okay. As you can see by my frustrations here. That's two yellows, yes. And now we are doing green. We're not making any mistakes. We're not. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Not nice. And this is starting to take a toll on my back. And I have loose yarns, and at this point I don't care. This has already got a mistake in it, so this is and there's another one. There is another one. The warp is just not cooperating. Wow. Wow. This is like ridiculous. And it did it again. Getting very frustrated with this. What is going on here that's causing this to happen? There, now it's better. Is that done yet? Now it's yellow, green, yellow. And then I think we're done with the... Right. Yeah, yellow, green, yellow. Yellow. Green. Yellow. I'm making sure there's nothing hokey going on. And then yellow or... Okay. Go down. Okay. There's the border. Believe it or not, you are making me want to get out one of your heddles. There you go. Well, like I said, this first one is definitely going to be mine because there's lots of mistakes in it. And it's got a curved shape to it. And I guess I'll have to really pack it down good. There we go. All right. All right, so that is the first one. So now we're going to do some flowers. And actually, I'll do one round of green. Just one round of green, just to get a separation to each section. Okay. Go down. There we go. No mistakes this time. And I see another mistake, and I don't know why that keeps happening. This one thing just will not lay down the way it should. There. I've got them getting stuck in the down shed and in the up shed. That's better. It definitely has a curve in it, and I do not like it. There we go. Okay, that's that. Now we're going to start doing a flower. Let's go with purple. We'll go with purple. So the flower is green, 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 purple, green, purple. Green, green, purple, and purple, green, green. Sometimes that happens because one thread does not have the same amount of tension as the others. The curve is a tension issue. Okay, yeah. Yeah, especially when I'm beating on it as much as I am. This is not a pleasant project at this point. All right, so we're doing another set of borders. Okay, and now the difficult one. You're going to grab your rigid head of loom and weave along. Well, there you go. If nothing else, I inspired somebody else to start playing. And I do not know how to fix this tension issue. Other than to cram some cardboard or something in the middle. But, alright, so now we've done those greens. Now we're doing a purple and a green and a purple. Purple. Okay, just checking all the threads there. And now a green. That's the edge. Okay. Don't want any mistakes. Okay, and now we are doing a green, green, purple. Yep, green, green, purple. Okay, that's the sides of the flower. And now I should be doing the top of the flower. So that will be purple, green, green. purple, green, green. Yep. Yepper. Let's just run it through here and make sure there's no mistakes. Like that. Okay. Purple. Green, green. Okay. There is the first flower. This really does like to be quite abused. So I hope you can see the flower there. And I'm done with the purple for now. Oh, you like the flower? Well, that's good. At least I've gotten one thing accomplished correctly. I did make a mistake in the squiggle, and actually I kind of like it because it almost looks like a flower. So we're going with it. So there is our little flower. So now we are going to do where did I leave off? I did that, I did that, I did that. Purple, green, green. Yes, I did that. Okay, so now we're on to the next flower, which will be, let's see. We're going to do green. All right. Yeah. Green, blue, blue. Green, green, blue. Green, blue, green. And then blue, green, blue, and green, green, blue. And then blue, green, green, and then green, green, green. but they're not having me put Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so we're going with blue. I got myself some blue here. That'll be a pretty addition. And I still have enough green to go part ways. So the first is green, blue, blue. This is making me want to pull out my tatting needle. Well, there you go. I'm doing green, blue, blue. Getting rid of the sticky warp. Dagnabbit. Okay, green, blue, blue. Green, blue, blue. Oh, I like this color blue. Okay. Making sure we have no issues here. Oh, that's a pretty blue. Get down. Thank you. Green, blue, blue. You want to go find your Indian bead loom? Well, I'm glad I'm inspiring people. I'm sorry for all the false starts and for the continuing frustration with this poor design here. I mean, what's the point of having a second loom if it's not a second heddle if it's not usable? Hang on a second. I just want to make sure I'm not messing this up. Yeah. It just looks off. Okay. Marching forward, we're doing green, green, blue now. And I have enough. Right? Green, and then another green. That'll work. And it did it again. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. What is getting messed up here? That should not. Oh well, we have another mistake. It's a good thing this one is mine. Because, yeah, I got another white float here that didn't get caught before. And that's where I take a permanent magic marker and I just color it. Whatever it was supposed to be. And then nobody ever knows. Okay, so there is the little blue flowers. Now, that ended with blue. So now I'm doing green, blue, green. Oh no. Hang on. Must confer with my pattern. This last one was green, blue, green. No. Blue, green. No. Is that two greens there? Blue, green, blue. Here it is. So now I have to do green, green, blue. And I need more green. I have this scrap here. I'll use this. Oh, here we go again. I hope Lisa's doing better than I am. Sticky works again. Green. Green, green, blue. Okay. And then there are the blue flowers. And you're seeing less and less as I struggle with this. And now, am I doing? I don't. Nope, that's done. So now I'm just doing a green border. And that should be done. More sticky warps. Okay. Wow. Love to know if an Ashford block would fit on this. You're doing a simple blue and green plain weave striped kitchen towel. Oh, there you go. Oh, cotton terry cloth yarn. That sounds nice. I've not seen that. Way easier than what, yeah, I know. Oh, yes, I would love to see it. Oh, very cool, Janet. All right. So that's all the flowers I'm doing, because at this point, I mean, the whole point of the show was the sheep. So if I don't make any sheep now, I'm not going to get to them. So I'm going to do a row of white sheep and a row of black sheep. And then I think I'm going to end the show and I'm just going to go chillax for the rest of the evening because I'm burned out. This has been a rough 2 days. I need to do one more border. Of green. And I'm going to have to get some more green. Okay, let me wind some more green on my bobbin. And I do believe that I will leave this on the loom for a while and just chill, because I'm getting very frustrated. It should not be this frustrating. I don't know what you were thinking, Shacked, but yeah. I'm just winding a shuttle. It sure would be nice to get one rug mug that is, or mug rug, man, that's hard to say, without a mistake in it. But at this point, I think I'm asking too much. Okay. It should be therapeutic. Exactly. Exactly. What's with all the typos tonight? Okay, so now we're going to do a white sheep, which is going to require okay. Wow. It requires 5 repeats of green. Perhaps I don't want to do. I'll do 1 more repeat of green. Did I do this? No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Rose. You're gonna have to chillax, kiddo. That better not be another mistake. Because I'll cut you off the loom. And I really don't feel like doing any more green. So I'm going to go right into the white sheep. Here we go. Let's not screw this up, guys. We have, I'm doing a white sheep, but funny, I have to use black first. Rosie, go lay down. Because he's got horns. Okay. So we're doing green, green, black. Let's do this. At this point, if it's wrong, who cares? Yes. Green. Green. And black. Okay. Those are his horns, I'm guessing. Or wait a second. Maybe those are his feet. I don't know. We'll find out. Now, okay, I have to do that again. Green, green, black. Okay, doing it again. Green. Green. Black. Sticky whoops. Oh, for heaven's sakes. That's got to be his legs. That's what that is. Those are his legs. Okay. Now I am doing green, white, white. Am I done? No, I do need the black again, so I'll leave it here. Now I am doing green, white, white. Here's my white. Hello, Mr. Dinky Doo. Nope, 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 nope. Didn't do it right. Thank you. green and white, white. Okay. And let's see. I have to do that again. All right, green, white, white. I have to do that 3 times. Nope, 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 nope. Green, white, white. Not green, green, white. Miserable thing. Is that the second? No. This is the last white here. Okay. And now we're doing it one more time. Green and then white, white. Okay. Now we're doing green, black, white. Green, black, white. Mm-hmm. And that should really be cut, so I'll leave it down. There's that. Oh my gosh, this is really annoying. And finally, white. Yes, it's very similar to Fair Isle knitting with all these colors all over the place and all these bobbins all over. Okay. Okay. That is a sheep. And now what I will do is I'll do a row of green, or I'll do a set of green, and then you'll be able to see the sheep. And it is kind of blown out, isn't it? There's all this white everywhere. All right. Let's do this. Once we get a row of grass in here, the sheep should pop out. Oh my God. Good grief. go. Now you should be able to see them. All right. Let me see if I can. These do not look like sheep to me. I don't know. I see the legs. And I guess that's his little black face and his little white ears. I'm a guessing. Let me try zooming in. Wrong way, dummy. Okay. Let's see if you can see them. I'll put some black up here to try and chill out the camera. Not sure if they look like sheep or not. No, go the other way. There we go. All right, let's do another row of green and cover up some of this white. Maybe that'll fix things. Maybe. If we're lucky. So, if folks are still thinking about or praying for my friend Linda, she is actually home from the hospital now. So hopefully she will continue to feel better and start recovering faster. The hospital's no place to be to recover, that's for sure. Okay. And now for this impossible task. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Why are there two there? What's the deal again? There, that's more better. Good thing I caught that because that would have been a mess. Okay. I hope Lisa's having more success. A towel seems awful good right about now. I have all this cotton. I want to make towels, but Sanjay promised me, maybe promise him that I would do this one first. All right. Well, I guess they kind of look like sheep. I don't know. But now I'm supposed to do a black sheep. If you're completely bored, I'll stop now. Otherwise, I will do the black sheep. Maybe the black sheep will look a little bit more like sheep. What say you? Should I go for it or should I not? Do the black sheep. Okay. We're doing that. All right, I'm going to do one more set of green so it doesn't look like the sheep are standing on top of each other. Because I wouldn't, if I were a sheep, I wouldn't like that. No, 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 dadgummit. Catch the thread. Thank you. That's some more better. Okay. And now for this impossible shit. And we're done with that. On to the black sheep. Beat that down. Yeah, the more green I add, the more it starts to look like a ship. Okay. Yeah, he kind of looks like a ship now. All right, so we're doing the black ship, and that is going to be green, green, white. Green, green, white. Keep me on track here, people. Green, green, white. And I do that twice. Done. A green and a green and a white. And go down. There you go. I'm very happy with this, the quality of this yarn. It is really, really nice. And that should really be cut. Although this one's going nowhere in the light of day, that's for sure. Okay, so we're doing that again. Green, green, white. Let's beat that down. No, no, no. Yeah, that's okay. No, it's not. Dadgummit. These salvages, boy. Don't want sloppy salvages. We're doing green wine. Okay, there are his foots. There we go. Okie doke. And now we're doing green, black, black. 3 times. Trace. Yeah. Green, black, black. 3 times. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay. Green, black, black. Okay. That was once. Hi, Mary. How you doing? Thanks for popping in, Mary. This has been an epic fail of an evening. I'll tell you. I had a lot of false starts. And, I've been having problems. So this has really been frustrating. Okay, so we did that once. We did green, black, black. We have to do that twice more. We have something that was supposed to be like an S loop, but I messed up the top pattern, so it kind of looks like a tall flower. And then I have 2 rows of little flowers and a boo-boo. And then the white sheep, and I'm doing the black sheep now. So we did that once. We're doing green, black, black again. Green, black, black again. I've been having problems with the loom all night. I'm going to have to do this sequence once more. I'm doing his feet right now. Green, black, black. No, 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 dum-dum. Black. Phew! Glad I caught that. That would have been a mess. Tired of making mistakes. Okay. Now, who's keeping track for me? Was that twice or 3 times? Let's see. Whew. Oh, let's go take a look. Let me take a break. Ah, perfect timing there, Lisa. Hang on a second. Let's go take a look at Lisa's project. She grabbed her loom. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Here we go. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? That is nice yarn. Wow, wow, wow. I like that. That is fantastic. Share with us where you got that yarn. That is really nice. And that's working up quick. I'm really enjoying that, Lisa. That's pretty. Mommy like. Very, very nice. And no mistakes either. Unlike mine. Oh, I really love that. Awesome job there, Lisa. You definitely have to share the source for that yarn, because I would love that. Is it a thicker yarn? You got 10 bowls of it at the thrift store? Oh, it's a thrift store find. Were the labels on there at all? But it's hairy, yeah. I imagine it has a pretty sticky shed. Boy, do I know what that's like. Okay, I have to do one more of them. Otherwise, my black sheep will be awfully squat. Green, black, black. Here we go. Oh, thanks, doll. Green, black, black. Where's my black, black? There it is. I am so making myself a cherry smoothie when I'm done here, boy. I'm wiped. And this has been going relatively easy now that I know how to make it work. So maybe I'll finish this one. I don't know. We'll see if I have the energy. I wonder what a cotton chenille would work. I gotta ask Lisa when she comes back to the computer. I wonder if a cotton chenille would make a good washcloth. Washcloths have to be absorbent, so I don't know. How do I make my smoothie? I don't really see it got stuck again. What's going on? Ah, here we go. I'm really not up for this right now. Hang on. I just use I use yogurt, milk, and frozen cherries. And if I want a treat, I'll add a little chocolate sauce to it. That's all I do. I mean, in the past, I've done protein powders in it. I've done coconut milk. What else have I done? But that's basically it. I really don't like the protein powders. They taste chalky, and so I really have not found one that I like to use. So, what are you doing? Wow. For heaven's sakes. So yeah, I haven't really found anything good. What I used to love to get, and I got this on Amazon, was I got the powdered coconut milk, and that adds a lot of interest and body to the smoothie. There, all right. So that takes care of that. Let's beat that down. All right, so now we've done that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I do that another time? No. No, I think I'm done. So now I'm doing green, white, black. And if they're not tall enough, oh well, they'll be short sheep. Green, white, and black. There's the green. And here is the white. And that has to be cut. Although this is never going to see the light of day, so who cares? And now for black. Okay, where'd the black go? There it is. Oh, come on now. There. Here's his white little face. Okay, and now I'm doing green, white, white. No, no, no. Why do I keep doing that? There it is. I sent Lisa on a wild goose chase, it looks like. Green, white, white. That needs to go under there. Yes. And I'm getting the beading down. It's coming out nicer. All right, so that was green, white, white. Now I am doing A green, black, green. I'm done with the white. Tuck that tail in. Like I haven't done any of the tails. Oh well. And I am getting drawer in, but that's okay. Okay, you're having trouble finding it. Your daughter is the one who put the extra in the basement. Oh, all right. Thank you, Lisa. If you find it, can you post it in the flock or send me a message on Facebook? Because I would love to try and find it. What have you tried using cotton chenille? And would that make an absorbent like wash towel or something? I've seen it and I like chenille. Green, black, green. So I'm just curious as to whether or not it would be any good for like a washcloth or whatever. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Lisa. Green, black, green. Oh, it's not really draw in, it's roll over. But you can tell I'm starting to get my technique down because this looks like hakadudu poo poo, and up here it's not looking too bad except for all the errors and stuff. Okay. I wish the tension was better with this stupid second shed. What was I doing? Green. And that should be the end of the chip. Hi, Rosie. You're just going to have to chillax until the show is over. Oh, heavens. Wow, this is painful. I'm still at it, Sean. No, the tension is too loose. But I can't make it any looser. I mean, I can't make it any tighter. It's pretty tight, but it could be tighter. But because of this second heddle not working correctly, it's, yeah. All right, there is the black ship. Now I'm going to do three. I'm going to do, I think it's 3 rows of green. I don't know if Sanjay just woke up and decided to join us or what. But yeah, this has been a real disaster, Sanjay. If I had done it, I think if I had done it with heddle rods instead, it would have been so much easier. This has been downright painful. But Kelly showed us how to do it with the second heddle. I said, ooh, I want to do that. That sounds like more fun. But basically, Shaq did not design a functional second heddle. There's one row of green. After the show, I'll show you the problem, Sanjay. After the show. Yeah, it shouldn't be too tight and it shouldn't be too loose, obviously. But I'm having a well in the center, and that is because the tension is different across the warp. And at this point, I am not doing anything about it. I am marching forward because I got all this warp on here, like it or not. Hello, Mr. Dinky-Doo. Yes, it's the same can that I put out for you yesterday that you refused to finish. Hello, Mr. Dinky. Oh, is Rosie there too? Oh, hi, Rosie. I didn't see you there. Hello. What are you doing, Dinky? Dinky Cam. Oh, he went away. All right. You saw his tail. And now for the painful one. Doke. It will get better with time, yeah. Dinky, go. Do not start with me. You will become an outside cat really quick. Dinky, stop it. Where's the spray bottle? Where's my water bottle? Let me spray you with water. Arf. Okay, I'm going to do one more of the green. And I'm running out of space here to work with. I'll have to roll this one on a bit more. Sean. Sean is reminding me that this can't possibly be as bad as the time that I tried to put numbers on a clock. Oh, yes, please do go back. And I think it was under acrylic pouring. I made a acrylic pour on a record. And as a prize for a giveaway, yeah, no math. As a prize for a giveaway, I turned it into a clock. And yeah, trying to figure out how to put the numbers on in the right spot. Wow. Okay, so we have gotten that far. And I think what I will do is maybe I will continue. Now, according to Kelly, you can't just repeat these flowers. But I don't understand why. Why do I have to turn them upside down? That is a classic, yeah. How many engineers and crafters does it take to number a clock? Oh, yeah, that was a good one. I was so frustrated. All I could think of was all of the anguish and grief of calculus class. Because, man, I suffered with that calculus. Oh, you can really see that he's a little sheep there. Okay. I'm just going to put the flowers in again and see what happens. But I do believe I have to wind it forward. Pardon the body in the way. Look at Rose. That should be better. Okay. Oh, good night, Sean. Oh, 3 a.m., man, that's rough. Oh, I moved it completely out of the way. Let's push it up. Yeah, I think maybe by the time I do the second one, it'll start looking better. All right, so now we're going back to the flowers. Again, not sure why she wants me to put the flowers upside down. But she's an expert, so I guess I'll follow with her. I do want to change these colors so they don't get confused. Blue was her background. So we are going to do blue flowers. No, we're doing green. Let's get it right. Blue, green, blue. And green, green, blue. And blue, green, green. And green, blue, blue. And green, green, blue. Green, blue, green, and blue, green, blue, and green, green, blue. And then finally, blue, green, green. And then green, green, green. Okay. Phew. She could not find it, and I don't know where else to look. That's fine. Thank you. I appreciate the effort, though. Oh, that's all you have left. Oh, dear. Well, this is where we are, Lisa. I got the black sheep done. I got the white sheep. Now I'm doing the flowers. And I don't know as to whether or not I really like it. I guess I like it. I think this actually could look more like a fence than the other thing. I actually got a book on KROKBRAGD, and it should be here, I think, tomorrow or Thursday. So that'll be fun. I can do a lot more of this. And this time I'll do it on the floor loom, which is easy breezy. It's just treadle 1, treadle 2, treadle 3, repeat. Lisa, if you are ever interested, I would love to do a collab, you know, like I did the other couple weeks ago with, what do you call it? When Sandra was on the show with me. If you would like to do that with weaving, I would be down for that. That would be fun. Right, Sandra? Yeah, wasn't that fun? All right, so now I am going to do the flowers. And that is, ding ding, somebody's ding dinging me. Oh, okay. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll have to work on that. We'll have to get that on the schedule. All right, so now I am doing blue. Where is the blue? Here's the blue. I have somebody sending me pictures. They found a they found a spinning wheel in a thrift store, and she called me from the thrift store and asked me if it was a good price. And I said, yeah, it was a very good price because there was a lot of accessories with it and everything. So she's sending me pictures. I'm trying to help her ID it. Okay, so blue, green, blue. She knows I'm doing a show, but I guess she just got home from work. This away. Oh. Okay, sticky, sticky. Now blue. That's the bottom of the flower. Okay. And now we're doing green, green, blue. I've lost it. I need more green. Okay, now I'm doing blue, green, green. Where's my green? There's my green. Okay, and now I am doing green, blue, blue. Really? Green, blue, blue. But that's finished. I guess I'm doing purple now. Yeah, that was green, green. That was blue, green, green. Oh, okay. I think, no? That's done. That was blue, green, green. Alright, so now I'm doing the next flower, and it's not blue, it's supposed to be purple. Thanks, Mary! Okay, let's get the purple. There we go. Purple, and I can do one more green. No, that was blue-green. So this is going to be green, purple, purple. I'm going for it. I'm thinking it's going to be green, purple, purple. We'll go for it. Yes, that's right. Just relax, Rosie. I'll take you in a little while. This is getting loose. Loosey-goosey here. It's a little bit easier to follow this type of pattern once you learn how to read it. So now I'm doing green, green, purple, and I need more green. I need me some more green. I also found a draft for what do you call it? A draft for this process for the floor loom. So it would be a lot easier to start playing in a software to make designs. So that will be fun. All right, so now I'm doing green, green, purple. Green, green, purple. Hi, Rose. Purple. a second, guys. There. Go. Okay, and now we are doing, we did green. I have one more to do, and that's going to be that green, purple, green. Green, purple, green. Is he making a pest of himself, Rosie? Okay. That that is the end of the purple flower. I could, well, no, it wouldn't work. I was going to say I could see changing out that center row with a yellow, but you can't. But anyway. Oh. All right, now we'll do a couple of rows of green. And then I'm going to call it a night, boy. This has been a marathon. Oh, boy, what a night this has been. The last 2 days, man, I'm wiped. But now that I have something on the loom, I'm probably going to stay up all night working on it, because now I'm starting to understand the process and how it works. And now I want to actually do one that's correct. So if Lisa is still watching, I definitely want to do a collab show. That will be fun. You'll have to let me know what your availability is, and we'll see if we can't get it on the calendar. Sanjay's coming down for Labor Day, and I'm not sure how long he's staying either side of the holiday. So I may not have a show while he's down, so I can spend time with him. I mean, even if he's just sitting in his bedroom, which we all refer to as the cave. it's, you know, it's nice just being in the same house as your soulmate. All right. So let's clean this mess up. So there we have the first disaster. PM me on Facebook. Oh, that I would love that, Lisa. That's going to be so epic. So, like I said, this was a mistake. There's some other errors. The flowers turned out okay, except for this one stuck warp. And, you know, a green magic marker can take care of that in a heartbeat. And I had another one down here. But I guess they look, I think the black sheep look better than the white ones. I'm having a hard time seeing the white sheep. But anyway, so now that I know basically the size, I'm kind of going for a square rug. So I believe that I would probably, I got to find another border. And Kelly Casanova has a lot of borders that I saw that were really pretty, and they used variegated yarn. So I think I'll try that. And I'm going to keep going with this, and I'll just see how far it goes. If they turn out nice, I'm going to put them for sale on my website. If they turn out the way if I like them, they're going to have to be really good in order for me to want to sell them, though. Well, that may very well be, Sanjay. You know, the pattern you found called for a cotton, a pearl, basically a pearl cotton or a carpet warp. And I did order carpet warp, and that should be here like tomorrow or Thursday. I think it came with the house. It's in the Halcyon order. So, you know, when I take the disaster that's on the floor loom off, I can always warp that with the carpet warp and try the pattern on there. It would be so much easier on there too. So, but anyway. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here for the evening. If you're still here watching, thank you for hanging out with me. Please give the video a thumbs up before you leave. Very, very please, please, please. And if you're new to my channel, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The 2 or 3 cents I get every time you subscribe to my channel really does help. It adds up. So I will be back on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. No idea what I'm going to be doing yet. Who knows? Who knows? I have no idea. Might be more of this. Who knows? Hopefully I'll have it down pat and I can do it a lot quicker then. But yes, I'm very hard on myself, Mary. I always strive to, do the best I can. And tonight was just a disaster. But anyway. So that's it for me tonight. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I love you all very, very much, flockers. I really, really do. And I thank you so very much for all your love and support. Check me out on Facebook. Come over and join us on the flock. You can also check me out on Instagram, although I haven't posted over there in a while. And I will see you on Thursday night. Good night, flockers.